Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. I'm Twix2 and I make videos with Equal Play. She couldn't join us today, but today we are talking about ore. You know, gold, ore, coal, diamond, all of those sorts of things, because in this new update 1.18 things are changing. In pre 1.18 days we used to just dig down, head to level 11 and just mine. Unfortunately, things are a little bit more complicated than that now. The first thing to note is that where you find ore will be different now. I mean, we don't know precisely how this is going to affect us until people get into the new update and start playing properly. And then I'm sure there'll be more videos on working out precisely where the best places are to dig. But right now we have the information from the snapshots and all the update information which tells us which levels are the best for digging out the different particular ores. So each ore now has a different distribution. If I remember, I will pop an image on your screen to show you just how different the ores are, and it will show how common ores are at different levels. But I thought I'd make things really simple, and if we head down this hole, I will show you which levels are supposed to be the best for each type of ore. So the first is coal ore, which is going to be found in layers 0 to 320. So if you don't know how to find out what level you are at, if you hit F3 if you're on Java, it's a little bit more complicated if you're on Bedrock. And here, where it says your XYZ, that middle one is the coordinate that you want to look at. So if it's at 95 now, we're at level 95. And if I jump, it takes us to 96. Level 95 is the one where my feet are. It's where I'm standing, and that's where I will be digging if I was to mine here. So that's where you find out the information if you are on Java or on a PC. If you're on Bedrock, then I think you have to show coordinates, and then you can find it out that way. But coal can be found in these layers. It is most common though at level 95, which is this layer that we're on now, and level 136, which is up there. I chose this layer because if you're digging down and mining, this is where you'll find it. Now, as long as you're above level 0, you'll find coal, so you'll be able to find coal as you dig for others. But let's head down and see where we would find copper. They've increased how common it is, and especially in certain types of caves, you will be able to find it on the surface more often. But if you are mining, you can find it in layers -16 to 112, so anywhere between those layers. But it is most common in this layer, which is layer 48. So as before, you find your coordinates, you dig down to the right layer, and you should find copper. But if you are digging in other layers, anywhere between these, you will find it too. It's just supposed to be more common there. So next is gold. This is for the general overworld. If you're in a mesa biome, or badlands biome as it's now called, it's slightly different, and gold is much more common. But if you're in the normal overworld, you can find gold in layers -64 to 30. So you have to dig a little bit lower than the other two. It's most common in layers -17, which is where we are now. Next is iron. Iron's one of the most useful resources if you don't have a farm set up yet, especially in the early game, and you can find this. It's a really common one, and it's -64 to 255. So from -64 up into the mountains you can find iron. It is most common though in layers 15 and 255. Now 255 is really quite high, that's right up in the mountain, so that's where you'll see exposed iron, I imagine. But if you're mining, level 15 is a good place to do so. Next, we have lapis. Lapis is this one, used for enchanting and for blue dye, and it's, I think, going to be a little bit less common than the update. You can find it in layers -64 to +64, and it's most common in layers -1. Now, I also believe they're going to do something so that it's very hard to find exposed in caves now. So this is something you will have to mine for if you need a lot of it. And next we're going to go down and find some of the most important ores. Diamond. Oh, and redstone for any redstone people. But diamond and redstone are similar. They can be found at the same level and the same layers. They're both fairly rare, but you can find them in layers -64 to 16. Anywhere from here up to level 16 up there. But you will find it most common in layers -59, which is sort of where we are. I'm at 58, so this one there is -59. you want diamond and redstone, this is the best place to dig. And this is not, as you can see, this is not too far beyond bedrock. So you have to dig pretty low for this. But I hope that was helpful. This is something that will be tested more as we learn and play the new update. So this might change, this might be slightly different, but over the next few weeks we'll probably all figure out precisely where you should be mining for what. It's a learning curve because this update is a game changer. This is the one that's going to change Minecraft, and it's really exciting. But I hope the video was helpful. Let me know if you find out any more information. Let me know in the comments, and I will try and keep you updated and keep an eye on exactly where you can find ore. If you want any more videos on 1.18 and our other content, then do like and consider subscribing, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye!